Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks.
Welcome to Shawna's Bible Study, where hearts overflow and voices rise. This isn't just a study, it's a spirit-led movement, a space where buried truth breaks free and every word speaks life. Here, we don't just talk, we speak with purpose. We speak from the overflow. We speak life. So whether your faith is bold or just beginning, you're not alone. Grab your Bible, open your heart, because what's in you, it's about to come out. Let's go.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Hi. Good to see you all. We're going to just do, again, quick housekeeping. It's episode 4 of a 6-part series, Heart to Mouth. And as you can see from the video that just ran, it's really, we're addressing hot issues in this series. We're talking about positive, speaking life, not death. We're talking about various things. So anyway, tonight, we're going to very, very quickly, 45 minutes of teaching, and after the 45 minutes of teaching or and sharing notes and praying and all this kind of stuff, we're going to move into our 45 minutes of fellowship for those who want to stick around and talk and pray and go deeper. Because again, 45 minutes, though it seems like a long time, it's really not that much when you start to go deeper and deeper into scriptures. So tonight we're going to be going ahead and doing that. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is just a quick recap. Now, last week we did address episode 3 was all about the poisons of deceit. There it is. We talked about lies and flattery, manipulation, and those are offshoots of deceit. And we went through it using Psalm chapter 12, verse 2. And that was our theme verse, which basically says, I'm just going to have it on the screen for us just so we can recap.
To their neighbor. Everyone lies to their neighbor. They flatter with their lips, but harbor deception in their hearts.
So we looked at everyone lies to their neighbors. They flatter with their lips, but harbor deception in their hearts. So that was the verse that we actually was the theme verse, but we had many, many other verses to go with that. The reason why I went with that verse, that was basically David's lament in Psalm chapter 12. And it was basically about 8 verses in that. But David was really lamenting publicly. He was crying out in public worship that the condition of the people's heart was really not good. People were lying, people were manipulating, people were being deceitful. And he talked about the duplicity in the community. So, they say one thing out of their mouths, but they actually mean another thing out of their mouth. So for him, the people should not have this way of being, the way of duplicity. We went over what duplicity means. I'm just going to have that on the screen again for us so we can get refreshed.
Duplicity is deceitfulness, specifically in speech or conduct, characterized by speaking or acting in 2 different ways to different people about the same thing.
I think in our culture would call that a two-faced, somebody who is like, they show you one side and then they show you another side, and they're, it just depends who they're talking to. Like a politician, if you think about it, a politician would be telling the same message, but they'll just say different things, and the same message, but they say it differently depending on who they're talking to. There's no integrity really for many of them. Not all of them are like that, but many of them are like that. So that was the state of the community that David was speaking to, and we were looking at it from that context and saying, hey, we need to be careful that we're not like that. We're not double-minded or double-faced or whatever. Then we went ahead and closed it with Colossians. And Colossians, we kind of left it on a positive note. And I'll have Colossians on there for us.
But now you yourselves are to put off all these: anger, wrath, malice, blasphemy, filthy language out of your mouth. Do not lie to one another, since you have put off the old man with his deeds, and have put on the new man, who is renewed in knowledge, according to the image of him who created him.
That was just the opening scene. Want more? We've got it. Join Airhead Institute, the ultimate AI community at www.airheadinstitute.ai. Free to join, no tech background needed, 45-minute live sessions, mobile app for nonstop chat with curious minds. It's immersive, it's inspiring, it's where you belong. What are you waiting for? Register now for free. www.airheadinstitute.ai.